Hello everyone, I'm MANISHANKAR, and in this video we're going to look about the Indian housing market and its effects on Indian economy. And let's see why housing market is very important to the economy, because it has a high Keynesian multiplier. Because whatever amount you're investing in a house, it goes to different sectors like steel, sand, cement, banking, labor. So it's not just one market, it is contributing to multiple economic segments, and it is housing market contributes to around 7% of the gross Indian GVA, and housing finance in particular has 11% share of Indian GDP, which is very significant. And lately the housing market has divided to premium and affordable, and it is going towards more premium segment because it is easier to cater to them, and there is higher margin, so developers are moving towards that. Because of this, it is hard for people to get affordable housing, and you can see from the graph that the housing affordable market share has reduced from 47% to 18%, which is very alarming for us. And it is very hard to buy a house in urban areas, in ultra urban cities like Mumbai. It is very hard to find an affordable home, and that is, like you can see from Mumbai, is one of the world's least affordable cities relative to income, because people there are not earning as much as the cost of their houses. And what I believe is a very important problem is it is easy to get housing finance right now. You can see from the housing loan growth, because of which people can easily finance their house, and due to the possibility of getting finance, the prices are going to get higher. Borrowers buy more, and it is going to go more. And because of this concept is called financialization. The reason for this is based on the concept called financialization, where people don't buy houses for living, they buy it as a financial instrument, believing its price is going to go higher, and they look at it as a financial instrument rather than an asset, which becomes a even more problem for people who want to buy it for shelter. And you can see the affordable supply, sales and share, and because land is limited, no matter what, the amount of land is not going to grow, but population is going to keep on increasing, and so because of which land prices will go higher and higher, and it is hard for people to get housing for their income, because inflation is going to reduce their purchasing power for a house. And due to this, renting is also harder for people in urban cities, and there is a concept called fragmented urbanization, where it is basically rich get richer and they can live in a more luxurious home, but the poor people cannot even afford a home in the same city they both live in. And what is the government doing? They have introduced a scheme called PMAY, where they're giving credit link incentives for people who buy loan houses which we're using housing loans. But it is not enough, because just financing the house will just improve the financialization part of it, and it will not address the problem of increased housing prices because of approvals, developer interest in affordable housing. Government should do more to increase that, because of the increased spending on houses, the consumption is going to slow down. There will be a high inequality, and people will move out of cities where productivity is higher. So government should look at vacancy taxes for idle property, so that all property is utilized, and there should be higher capital gains for short-term flipping. And there is a concept called land value tax, where if the land is unimproved, you tax it, which will improve developers to not sit on ideal vacant lands and build homes for the people in need. So what I believe is we should always go towards more affordable housing, because people in a developing nation like India requires home. So I want to conclude in this video with saying that housing should not become a privilege, it should always stay a necessity.